Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
Hello, Lumiose passengers! Your competitive Wi-Fi battling conductor, PKSparkxx, is here again on Monday. Same time, same place, with another competitive battle for you. Today, my old team that I was telling you guys about when the battle was King Appy, it's finally ready. Right now, I have Fortress, Togekiss, Rotom-Wash, Talonflame, Reuniclus, and Hydreigon. I am bringing the power and the tactics today to take down my opponent, and that is Cobanermani456, who for some reason hails from Anguilla. His team is a Rotom-Wash, a Talonflame, an Umbreon, a Lucario, a Gliscor, and a Ferrothorn. Allow me to give you guys a quick backstory on the battle. So, I am sitting here just trying to build up my Pokeboxes, and I'm like, you know what, I really want a Hydreigon. So, I have been thinking of Pokemon and ways to improve how Hydreigon works. That is what this team is all about. And there were actually a few changes I'm going to make in the future regarding this team. So, there's a lot for me to do regarding how this team is going to work. But it's going to be centered around Hydreigon, so that way, in the end, he can make that late game sweep and just wreck everybody's life. Right now, all I have so far is a special Talonflame and Reuniclus. And you guys are going to see what makes this Talonflame a little bit different, I think, in this battle. I think I used it. I'm pretty sure. I did. And it actually did change the outcome of the battle, but you guys have to find out how. This battle went back and forth. Kobe has come up a lot from where he used to be. I don't know if you guys remember, he used to get wrecked, and I mean destroyed. To the point where only him and John Coloramango could have a rivalry in competitive battling, but Kobe has come up big time, and now this man rocks unique sets in every single battle. He is always doing something weird, something that's unexpected, and I like it. It keeps things fresh. That's how you're supposed to play, by just doing things that are a little bit out of the norm that can pay off huge. Kobe is playing how I think a Pokemon battle should play in the competitive metagame, is by abiding by the metagame, but doing what you can to change and conflict with the metagame. I love how Kobe's been playing, and I can't wait for you guys to see how this battle went. The question is, does my Hydreigon center strategy work out, or does his little unique tactics, not little, they are big, but do his unique tactics and defensive playing style help him win this battle? As always, there's only one way to find out. Alright, the battle begins with his Ferrothorn and his Ferrothorn and my Fortress. I always get those confused. Two of my top 3 favorite steel types are on the field right now. By the way, guys, I did a top 10 on my top 10 favorite steel types, so go check that out on LumioseStation. But anyway, right now, when I saw his team, my first goal was setting up Toxic Spikes, because a good chunk of his team can get wrecked by Toxic Spikes, especially that Umbreon, who without Toxic Poisoning can be a menace. And plus, with Toxic Spikes, it doesn't activate Synchronize, so it works both ways for me. So right now, he sets up the burn after he switched into his Rotom-Wash on my Fortress. But right now, I just wanted to get my entry hazards up. So right now, with this Rotom-Wash, he sets up Reflect to weaken my physical moves, which is fine. Although I do find it weird, seeing as how you also activate Burn, but whatever floats his boat, Jack. In any case, I'm gonna set up my Toxic Spikes. So right now, my Stealth Rock. So right now, I have 2 layers of Toxic Spikes and 1 Stealth Rock on the field, and he has no Rapid Spinner to get them out. It is set up really well for me right now. So I switch into my Reuniclus right now, and Reuniclus takes the hit. Look at him! Although not quite as well as I expected, so I'm not sure if he's running a special attacking Rotom or what. But in any case, I was able to get the damage off. So after thinking for a minute right here, I thought it would be best for me to just switch out, even though my Reuniclus is packing Trick Room right now. So, I mean, just because, I just felt like it would be better. I'm pretty sure they can live a Focus Blast from a Reuniclus, even though my Reuniclus is max special attack. So, I'm going to take the time to switch out here and predict the Dark type move. If he went for Toxic, what could I have done? There was nothing I really could have done there. He went for Payback, though, trying to get the knockout on me, and that's great because now Hydreigon can come in and just wreck. So I believe I go for a Dragon Pulse here, fearing that he might stay in and just try to do something. So, right, yeah, he does go to Dragon. I wanted to play it safe because it's early on in the battle. There's no reason, and in my opinion, no need to play safe early on. I mean, to take risks early on in the battle. So right now, he goes into his Ferrothorn, and my Hydreigon, as you saw, is packing Fire Blast, and that wrecks the Ferrothorn, obviously, because it's times 4 effective. His Reflect wears off, and right now, my Hydreigon stands tall. He sends in his new Pokemon, his African Queen. Now, I was like, okay, any sort of attack is going to hurt me. I need to get out of here fast. So I go into my Zeppelin because I'm like, okay, if he uses a fighting type attack, I'll eat it up. I will devour whatever fighting type attack he does. However, I also knew that Kobe was training up a new Lucario. And usually it's called either African Goku or Super Saiyan. This man has like 4 Lucarios right now. This is the 3rd one I've seen, his African Queen, which is a special attacker. He went for Vacuum Wave and I eat it up. With leftovers on the field, he did nothing to me at all. So now he knows looking bad for him. I decided to not go for Thunder Wave because I figured he might. No, actually, I do go for Thunder Wave because I'm like, okay, if he tries to do anything else like Nasty Plot or something like that, then I'll paralyze him. I'll take him out. So, but I mean, Kobe knows we call it Thunder. Kobe knows Togekiss because he runs one, so he expected the Thunder Wave here right in the Ronin Wise, which was the best play because he also resists my Air Slash. There's not much else I can do. I switch back out to my U-Wormmate because at this point, he's the Pokemon that's disposable. He already did his job. There's no way he can set up entry hazards. What I am going to do is activate Rapid Spin, I believe, so I can get rocked off my field because he set him up on the first turn. So I believe I went for Rapid Spin. We're going to find out here just for sure. I do believe I go for Rapid Spin here. After the Sandstream activates because he Volt switches into his Tyranitar, and I go for Gyro Ball. Oh, okay. So maybe I did Rapid Spin earlier. I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, but anyway, so right now I'm going to go for Gyro Ball. Even though my damage is weak, I mean, my attack is cut in half, I do a pretty nice chunk. So I'm not disappointed in that at all. So I decided to save my U-Wormmate just for another fodder. Just for fodder only. I go into Rotom Wasp thinking that he might go for Dragon Dance, and that would give me the proper switch in. So I take a little bit of Sandstorm damage now, which it didn't really matter. It doesn't really matter in the end. He's gonna go. He went for Dragon Dance, so now he's +1 attack and speed. I'm gonna go for the obvious Will-O-Wisp, and I guess he had nothing else he wanted to take a Will-O-Wisp. Personally, I would have went into Lucario since his Lucario is a special attacker. I would have went into that. It would have been taking damage, but his attack wouldn't have been, like, as an attacker, it wouldn't have been cut off. But he decided to stay in, he takes the burn, and now I'm looking pretty good right now. So I believe I switch, yeah, I do switch out here. Excuse me. And I go back into my U-Wormmate as, like I said earlier, as Death Fodder, just to see what he's going to do. He sets up another Dragon Dance, so what he's trying to do now is get his attack back up. So with 2 Dragon Dances, I do believe he is back to normal attack. I do believe he's back to normal attack strength with +2 speed. So I go down to my burn, and you know, U-Wormmate, he definitely did his job. He's my first Pokemon down in the battle. It was great for me. His light screen wears off. As y'all can see, he's using his Ronin Wash as a light screener right now, but I'm not really worried about it. So I go into my Zeppelin, because I'm like, okay, like he's only normal attack. However, this man gets a crit. So he ignored the burn. He ignored everything else. He just ignored everything I just did. I went for Aura Sphere. I'm like, should I go for Roost just in case? But I didn't. I went for Aura Sphere to get the kill. However, luckily for me, the Sandstorm subsides. So that means I get my leftovers boost and I don't die the Sandstorm. Yay! So right now, he brings back in his African Queen, and I'm pretty sure that one Vacuum Wave is going to take me out. And I know I'm out faster, so I'm going to do the smart thing here. I'm going to switch out here. Now, you guys are going to find out why I switched out here. It's a reason. So anyway, I was making the switch to Veoniclus. He made the prediction and the proper move because any move would have taken me out at that HP small. So, me predicting Vacuum Wave. He went for Shadow Ball. He was predicting my Veoniclus. He made the proper move and was able to 2-hit KO my Veoniclus, which sucks because I really wanted that Veoniclus, but it's fine and dandy. So right now, I go to my Mockingjay, and now my mind is just that I need to take out this Lucario. So I'm not wasting any time. I'm going straight for Flare Blitz. I'm like, if he goes in the Rotom Wash, then it's at least damage off. However, I did not know, or rather I forgot, that his Rotom Wash was at such an incredible HP bar still. He hardly took any damage because, you know, he levitates, so he's not affected by toxic spikes or whatever. So you guys can see, I activated Tailwind, thinking he's going to take me out. He does not. He decides to set up the Reflect. Right. So now my speed is double. I decided to go back into my own Rotom because now I'm going to be faster. And if he decides to set up one more time, then I can burn this man and at least begin to whittle him down. instead of not being able to like I have before. So luckily, because the tail went up, I know I'm going to outspeed him. Even in the worst case scenario, I will be able to outspeed him. I go for the burn, and he actually misses his. Now, the reason he's not, I carry Rodners on mine to increase Rotom Wash's accuracy, which is an idea that was given to me by the King Nappy. I'm pretty sure it's been done before, but I thought it was a good idea. I mean, he told me it was a good idea, and I'm like, yeah, why not? So I was able to hit that burn, and he missed his. So now he goes to the burn the second time. I go for Thunderbolt, which is going to do neutral damage to him. I should have went for Charge. Yes, I'm actually packing Charge on my Rotom Wash, and it has been proven useful in battle. So I'm not taking it off. I prefer Charge. My Tailwind petals out, and he goes for Volt Switch. I'm hoping that I can live, but I'm not as fortunate. Even though he's using a weaker attack than Thunderbolt, he did have the light screen up. So he takes out my Rotom Wash, and it goes down, but it's fine because he was on his lag leg anyway. I'd rather him go down and me get a free switch in than vice versa. So this man brings out a shiny Gliscor, a freaking shiny Gliscor. His Toxic Orb activates, and the Reflect goes down. I send him a Mockingjay because right now it is not looking good for me. I decided to activate Tailwind thinking if this man goes for anything, then, you know, I at least got my Tailwind up. The reason why Talonflame makes a good Tailwind is because it gets priority, so you'll always be able to double your team speed, even if Talonflame is out there to be sacrificial. Such as when this Gliscor pulled out a Rock Slide. I'm telling you, Kobe has like an inert fear of, an insatiable fear with Talonflame. So many of the Pokemon packs Rock Slide. It's crazy. But anyway, so with Tailwind up, I'm going to, with Tailwind up, I'm definitely going to outspeed. This man goes for Ice Fang. I'm just praying he doesn't get the freeze, because if he does, then I'm screwed. Like, I packed Fire Blast, as you guys saw earlier, but I'm screwed. So now my own Hydreigon, I'm going to go for Dark Pulse this time, and for some reason, it takes him out. Which is weird, because Dark Pulse is a weaker move than Dragon Pulse. So I was predicting him to switch out there, so I'm like, let me just go for Dark Pulse or whatever, but instead he stayed in, and I don't know what happened. So anyway, he's going to go for Vacuum Wave here, and it can even survive a Vacuum Wave from Mega Lucario. So now my Hydreigon activates to Blackberry, and now I'm like, I need to kill it with Fire Blast. The Fire Blast does hit. It does hit. I repeat, it does hit and take out the Mega Lucario. Almost a one-shot. I mean, he took Stealth Rock damage twice, but pretty much it was a one-shot. So now his final Pokemon comes in, and it is a Umbreon. Now, luckily, Umbreon came in earlier and already got Toxic Poison and healed himself with a Lumberry. So this time, he is not as fortunate to do that, and I am able to Toxic Poison the Umbreon. So now it is a matter of time. With Hydreigon on the field, I'm going to activate use Dragon Pulse and take out a good 50% of his health. And Payback will be able to knock out my Hydreigon at that health. But it is fine. The damage is done. And now it comes down to this. It is one-on-one. Togekiss versus Umbreon. Luckily, I outspeed. And I go for Roost. Now, I do believe that the Tailwind is still up right now, so I do believe that's why I outsped. But at the same time, I do believe Togekiss might be faster. I'm not sure. I do have speed investments in this thing, but that's just how it worked out. I'm not exactly sure how, because I kind of wasn't paying attention, to be honest with you. But there it is, right then and there, black and white, clear as crystal. I use Roost, heal my HP back up. I want to use Roost one more time just to be sure, because I do believe he has one more Pokemon left. I do believe he has one Pokemon left, or maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, he's going to go for Payback, and because I did... Actually, no, Payback doesn't work like that. So, yeah, Payback, I resist it because I'm a Fairy type now, thanks to 6th Gen changing the Togepi line's type from normal flying to Fairy. So now he's Fairy flying as a Togekiss. So I resist the Payback. I'm going to heal it off of leftovers, and then I'm just going to go for an Oris right here because I'm like, okay, this thing needs to go down now. However, it doesn't go down. This man uses Wish one more time. I'm like, okay, if this thing is Pack and Protect, then I'm kind of screwed. If he switches out here, I'm kind of screwed. I don't know what's going to happen. But I just make the best play I can because I can't Thunder Wave him because he's already Toxic Poison. Oh, actually, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I forgot about Toxic Poison. Right, so that takes down the Umbreon. Right. So that's what my fear was that okay, if this Wish gets knocked off, then, you know, I'm going to have to deal with this thing. So I go for Aura Sphere as my last chance, my last attack, and I'm able to knock out the Cherry Vote. And that is a good game, Mr. Cobanermani456. That came down to the wire. Luckily, my Togekiss was there. Kobe told me later on that if he had used Protect on his Gliscor instead of just trying to use an attack, then, that he could have won, but I still don't see how, because I don't know. He said that he wouldn't have outsped. He would have went for Aura Sphere on his Lucario or my Hydreigon instead of going for Vacuum Wave. I don't know. So I'm pretty sure that, like I said, I don't know, but I was able to live the Lucario. I was able to pull out the win. That's just how it works sometimes. I mean, every battle should just be seen as a learning experience. So if you make a mistake during the battle, don't stress it, don't worry it. Just learn something from it, remember it, and apply it to your next battle. That's all it is. And that's all Kobe and I have been doing lately. And this battle was really good at the test battle, to the point where I felt as though you guys could see it and maybe learn from it as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the team. Let me know what you thought of how I manipulated everything to work with Hydreigon. And trust me, like I said, there are more changes coming to this team. I might debut it in a couple of weeks. But right now, this is the Hydreigon team as it stands. Like I said, it will change. It's going to get better. It's going to get stronger. It will get faster. It will get more powerful. And trust me, there will be more hacks to be seen with this Hydreigon team. Hydreigon will be the key monster, and he will be the sweeper at the end of each and every battle. That's my goal with this team, because Hydreigon is a monster. Oh my god, I love Hydreigon. Woo! I want to thank you all for watching. Let me know what you thought of the battle in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out my opponent's channel, Cobanermani456. The link to his channel will be in the description below. But I'm pretty sure you guys already know him. He was the inaugural guest of the Prison Podcast on Saturday, after all. So, I think that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like the video if you guys enjoyed this battle. Don't forget to come back here next Monday for more LumioStation competitive Wi-Fi battles from me, your conductor, PKSparkxx. Also, don't forget to check out the other conductors and their respective stops here on LumioStation. Woo, my mouth is dry. I guess you could say I'm thirsty. But I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm gonna end this video here. I want to thank you all for watching. Stay hot, guys, and I'll see y'all next time.